Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play ArcLad 2 with me, EclecticAndrew the Gamer. Last time we defeated General Yagin and the oil platform for good. Good. So, now we must go and find some more towers, I believe. Andal's plan is surely expensive, so we must put an end to very expensive plans around the worldwide globe of the world of ArcLad. So, let's check in with Changara and see what he has to say here on the Silver Noah. It's good you come back, eh? Sensors have new magic to show more towers. Do not tell me we are heading into the sea again. No, next tower seems to be on land in Amigio and Balbalard. Two countries. Then are we going to split up and attack both at the same time? No, we should finish one before striking the other. Okay, we go then. Yeah, not like we split up for the last two, Brachia and Flores. Yeah, Amigio is over here next to Yagos Island and East Aldea, whereas Balbalard is the third desert area across from Zaraban. Kind of in this area of Alate. Oh, actually, Alate is a desert area too. I forgot about that. So you can see all around Selena Island and everything, and Needle and Selena Island and Alate. All this area around here on the south, it's kind of a whole desert expanse. But besides doing tower missions, why don't we go back and do some side quests? Yes, of course. Side quests are good for a couple episodes. Why not? Haven't just defeated a fierce general of Romalia? So, we should have some new missions here in Brachia, including one for looking for some herb. Gotta get that herb. Yeah, let's see. Deliver the herb and get monster egg? Oh, we know where that is. The fat gourmet needs a rare monster egg for his latest recipe. Get the egg and deliver it to the gourmet at the end. I'm gonna not do that right away. I'm gonna do deliver the herb first. Deliver a cure-all herb to the client at the bar. Well, clients at the bar, let's go find out where the cure-all herb can be found. Because you can't go get something if you don't know where it is. And the client didn't provide details in the mission details. So we're gonna go check with the very ostentatiously dressed. Ah, at last! I was wondering if the guild would ever send a hunter. I'm the doctor that requested the special cure-all herb be retrieved. This village is especially unsanitary, and many diseases are approaching incurable. Really, lady? Really, game? I fear that an epidemic could wipe out this poor village. I've heard the natives here talk of a special cure-all herb that is found in Mount Banza. Yeah. They say it is far more potent than the normal cure-alls sold in stores. Please retrieve this herb from the mountain if it exists at all. I'll reward you handily for your efforts. Okay, so back to Banza Mountain we go. And I am going to skip all the battles for your viewing pleasure. So I'm probably just going to cut right to picking up that herb once I leave town. Because you know where I'm going, Banza Mountain? Yeah. Welcome back. It took me 30 minutes just about fully to get up here. Good for this mountain. And you can see here, next to this lava. Wow, that's a very lucky plant. It's next to some lava and just sort of thriving and blowing in some kind of updraft from the heat and the cold air from the mountain tunnel, I guess, mixing together. But yeah, that's the special cure-all herb, and I will meet you back talking to that doctor to give her the cure-all herb. Okay, back in the bar with the special herb. Very special herb. Oh, so it did really exist. This will be very valuable to keep disease under control here. Thank you so much for retrieving the special cure-all. You can receive your reward at the guild. Yeah. You know, also there were two more wanted monsters in that mountain, and I did not find either one of them. I think they should both be on that path to randomly find, but didn't find a single one of them. So that's very nice. We did get the did get the reward for doing this job. Yeah, there was one other monster I'd already hunted from last episode and earned the reward for it. But now the monster egg. The fat gourmet needs us to get the egg. We know where that egg is. But he wants us to get to the details from him at the end. So let's make sure we get these details. Always get the deets, as they used to say. How old is that saying now? It's younger than I am, but it's old. Ah, so you have come again from the guild. I heard that a wondrous monster egg is inside Bansa Mountain. And I got to wondering what a monster egg tastes like. Can you get it for me to try? Yeah, sure. Dad's really gonna eat a monster egg. I bet he makes us eat it too. I'm thinking now might be a good time to run away. Ew, I don't want to eat a monster egg. I bet it stinks. I bet it tastes just awfully delicious. Don't you all, viewers? Let's see. You know, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of random battles on the way to that egg again, so I'm going to skip all that again for you. Just going to make this a semi-cutting episode. I don't want you to be bogged down by a bunch of random-ass battles all the time. Okay, so an hour later, I only have maybe 5 minutes worth of recorded time on my video so far. But this is the monster egg. It's down the path to the left when you come in the entrance, and I forgot to explain with the herb. It's to the up of the entrance. So it's back up where the mind control device was, you know, the Kadara. But the Kadara is overflowed because it destroyed the mind control device, and that's where the herb was. And to the left, past all the mine tracks and everything, all the birds and skeletons, and the guy with the rock collection we had to get rid of, is the monster egg, where we saw the monster lake before. Well, one more time, I will meet you back in town with the Fat Gourmand. Alrighty, back here at the Inn of Goose. I'm gonna heal up really quick, because I didn't get a chance to heal on the way back from town last time. Back from the mountain. And I'm gonna save really quick, because I want to make sure that we are okay to do this. Because when we give the Gourmand the monster bird egg, let's see what will happen. Ah, the egg! The immense, beautiful, and most likely tasty monster egg! Here you go. Thank you! Thank you! Your reward is waiting for you at the guild. I can hardly wait to eat this beautiful specimen. Okay, so if we go back into the Gourmand's room, I wonder if anything has changed. If I were to load in. Oh, I just exit the inn completely. So, I need to go back to the Gourmand's room, I believe. No, I don't need to, I just want to. I want to see if something happens now. No? That egg was not so good. It just about burned my lips. What was in it? Oh, it was a firebird egg. The egg was terrible. My stomach feels like it's stuffed with bugs. Kids are sick from eating that bird egg. That sucks. Well, I wonder if there's going to be any more quests here in Brachia. Or was that the last of them? And yeah, there's the wanted monsters that randomly appear in Bansa Mountain, but I'm so sick and tired of going to Bansa Mountain. Everyone is sick and tired of going to Bansa Mountain, and no, there's not a job for me right now. So, that's like 10 minutes of footage. And once again, I've got to go hang out with my friend. Well, give me a minute for you, and I'll be back as soon as possible, and I will get along to our next quest. Somewhere, like, say... I'll look around for a job quest to do. I'll be back. Give me a moment. Good day, everyone. Welcome back to... Oh, no, not full-on welcome, but hey, we're continuing this episode because I believe I only have 10, 12 minutes or so and recorded so far, and I just want to do at least this one more job and get maybe 20, 25 minutes out of it. Because I will also be tacking on a little something at the end of this episode too, to show off something I did on Yego's Island. But hey, we need to fight some monsters at Mount Amayadar. These rough and tumble monsters that are scaring some of the monks a little bit. Should be a wanted monster in its entirety. Because there was a wanted poster for 3 Flame Brothers and the Pious Hunters Guild. Cursed invaders of this holy place, show yourself. Ah, there they are, the wanted 3 Flame Brothers. With a few other specters along the way to fight. So, and yeah, I did show off, loving up Ponded and Liza and Shantae, of course, too. Just before this, so that's like 15 minutes or so. Yeah. Very happy to be getting some people up some levels by way of using Deekbeck. Of course, I'm gonna carry on getting Deekbeck some XP to share with the party. Yeah. I mean, as you saw, like, what was it, Shantae? She got no HP on her level up. And then it's not like you get any weapon experience for using Deekbeck's experience to level them up. No siree, not one little bit. Do you get Deekbeck? Get any weapon experience for Deekbeck's experience? Huh? Ooh, Fire Specters. Nice. Good thing I brought Shantae along. And Paco. Well, not really Paco. Well, Paco is water type. Technically. And my controller is also acting up at the moment. So give me a second to stop it acting up, if I can. There we go. Yeah, do you remember how in ArcLad 1 I used Mofly to come up here and get to the monsters over here? Well, that's because you cannot get to this area over here on the right side of this altar. Every monster or you have to go around through this broken pillar section to get to the monsters over there. Luckily there's no emojis here. That's very nice. Very good for us. Although, as I'm about to show off, I can have Iga attack the monsters over there, like this. Let's see, what new level up did Shantae get for her Diamond Dust? Yes, perfect. A water attack against some Fire Specters? No, should be very good. Hopefully. I haven't noticed if there's any difference in using a elemental weakness of some kind against monsters that are weak to the element or so forth, but I don't know. I've tried to like check the level difference of damage, and technically level 3 does do more damage, I believe, than level 2 and all that, but I don't know any of the elemental weaknesses. Which you would think water to fire, but maybe it's fire to water and something else to water to something else. Which is too bad. Because you would think water puts out fire. Ooh, he's strong. These Flame Brothers might be a tad bit too more powerful for me to handle right off the bat. I wonder what kind of monster they are. Are they Soul Flames or... Well, I mean, they're Soul Flame monsters, but... Come on, controller, don't do this now. Don't do this, controller. Ooh, good counterattack shoe. Hit 2 monsters for the price of 1 counterattack. Sorry, controller is still being difficult. It is an off-brand that I had to get to play Final Fantasy IV. Because my Logitech that I had for years and years died on me. All of a sudden, when I started to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV for YouTube, of course, it just randomly stopped working as soon as I started playing the Let's Play. And did not want to get back into... So I had a couple episodes of Final Fantasy IV done, and had to wait for a while to make some new ones, because I had to wait for the mail order controller that's in my hands right now, which is a wired controller, unlike the Logitech one that I had for years and years. This one's wired. Also, a little extra broken than more broken than it should be at the moment. Because technically I can't put one of the screws into the back side of the controller because the inside casing for the screw holding the screw into the casing is broken off on the inside. Which I actually found out recently because I took this controller apart to stop all the rattling noise within it. Not this rattling noise, but there was pieces like that broken screw case I told you about just now. And a screw had fallen through it, and I'm like, how did a screw fall through the casing? And as I found out trying to put it back together, that casing was broken. And so all I could do with the screws was to pull them out of the controller itself. Dear God Almighty. Please. Thank you. Dear Lord. How many minutes was that rumbling like that? That was hilarious. But good. We're taking on some monsters. Some haunted monsters. Oh, and Shantae gets another level up. Nice. Ooh. Red jewelry? Does that do what I think it does? Because we have that ruby that we got over at the oil platform. And so this red jewelry... No, it's a damaging item. Looks like. Oh. Excuse me. I took off some of the people's equipment in order to try to show off that Diego's Island stuff. Which, as I found out that the people unequipped without any items in their weapon slot just basically attack with their basic weapon. Just some basic... Like Paco still attacks with some symbols, he just doesn't get any attack bonus off using the micro bombers or the panic wave, the symbols weapons that you can equip, or Iga, if you unequip him, he just punches things and beats them to death with his fists. And Shantae, I believe, just kicks things like normal, like she started out with. Gougen still attacks with his cane, even if he doesn't have any cane equipped. Oh boy, here comes the second fire. Yeah. Echo's Island stuff is kind of neat, the way you have to get it. Because in the sealed ruins on the floors where you find Deekbeck and find Deekbeck's power unit to wake him up for the first time in however long he's been asleep. Yeah, there's some treasure chests stuck behind the walls in that ruins. And you can't get to them except for using Gougen's teleport, as I will show off in this little clip at the end of this video. Yeah. That's an interesting way to find out that even if you are unequipped, you will still keep on fighting. You're in a JRPG, you're never gonna stop fighting. When slashed, can't hit him. That sucks. Oh no, the fire is dodging. Well, let's see. I can use Acid Breath to reach him, I can use Diamond Dust level 2, I can use Iga's abilities to reach that Spectre over there, who's hiding, apparently, in that corner over there. Doesn't want to come out. And even this fire over here doesn't want to come out. So I'm gonna go send Iga to get the third Flame Brother. But as for the Spectre, no, that's a bad idea, because... Let's use Divide. See if Divide will do more damage to him than Diamond Dust did, because Diamond Dust did only 40 points of damage to the Red Spectres before. Okay, 58 ain't too bad. Not too bad at all. Actually, I want Paco to heal, because Shu's taking a lot of damage. A lot more damage than I was expecting. Than I was thinking of. Yeah, nearly full heal for Shu. 214 HP recovery, that's nice. Very, very nice. This flame would stop dodging everything in my sight. I would love to defeat this flame. The unholy Flame Brother. The infidel of Mount Amayadar. brothers. Oi. Come on. You know, actually the first time I ever heard the word infidel was in the Disney movie Aladdin. Which makes sense, because that's a Middle Eastern type story. I mean, technically Aladdin back in the original story of Aladdin, and the Genie of the Lamp or whatever it's called. Aladdin was supposed to be Chinese. Some Chinese-born immigrant to Saudi Arabia, I suppose? Wherever the sultans are supposed to have been from during that time period the story was written. Although now that I think about it, why did Jasmine have a pet tiger? Because I don't think tigers are really all that native to the Middle East. Although there was that one story about Gabriel Iglesias told that he went to a Middle Eastern, very rich person's palisade, and that guy had his complete arboretum, a whole Garden of Eden, inside. Where are you going? Inside his palisade, inside his like fortress house mansion, whatever it was. And so he had trees, plants, flowers, butterflies, tigers, elephants, some such, whatever Gabriel Iglesias was saying the dude had. Well, this is annoying. Why can't I reach this monster? So, it is possible to terraform areas, I suppose. Desert areas. That would be very nice to do, I would think, in modern times, to terraform desert areas back to being nice and pretty and being healthy for the environment, you would think. Although I guess it's not really I guess it's a misnomer to say that deserts are not healthy, because technically here in America, there's this big desert, the Death Valley and all that, that there are tons of animals living, and a few plants and insects, a bunch of insects, living all over the Death Valley desert here in America. Scorpions, there's spiders, there's centipedes, there's millipedes, there's pit spiders. Not pit spiders, but pit antlions is what I'm thinking of. That's what I'm trying to say. Of course, those are not spiders, so those are more antlions. There's ants. There's some birds that live in the desert, like the Roadrunner and all that. Roadrunner, real bird. Cool. Battle over the hill. The power of the Guardian is weakening. This is sad. We must hurry and save the world. Defeat the Spirit of Darkness and save the world. Yes, indeed, Iga. Well, problems aside with my controller, I think I'm going to leave that here for you all. But I am going to show off that clip with the Yego's Island stuff. And show off... No, I already showed that off, but... yeah. Have a good day. If I don't see you again, take care until the next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. So, what I want to show you is back on Yego's Island, inside the sealed ruins where we first found Deekbeck, and down on the floors where we found Deekbeck, and down where the power unit was for releasing Deekbeck from his rocky tomb, is going to be some sealed crypts, which we cannot get into unless we bring Gogan here and use level 3 teleport to teleport into these secret walled off areas, these secret rooms. And honestly, you should bring Gogan, Tosh, and Iga, all three of them here to do this, because Tosh and Iga both have a paralyzation skill. Both of them do, so it makes it very effective if you were to use both of them at the same time to paralyze monsters in the hallways, while Gogan makes use of his turns to teleport into these rooms and get items like the Pirum and the Magic Apple on the right side of the power unit room. Just take your turn to open the treasure chest and teleport back out. And then on the left side, we're going to find, when we teleport in there, and on to our next turn after teleportation turn, is going to be this Secret Treasures over here of a cheer nettle, whoop-de-doo, and a magic apple. Okay, that's more useful. On the level where we find Deekbeck, we can teleport on the upper right down to the secret room on the right side of the floor to find that I have a full inventory. Whoop-de-doo. I cannot open either one of these treasure chests because they do not contain money. So I'm going to be dropping a bunch of crap out of my bag here really quick. I've picked up a lot of stuff from these last few episodes I have not taken care of yet. So because I didn't sell them, I'm just going to drop them here because we don't need all these apples. We don't need all these herbs. Why do I have herbs? Thames grass. I don't need that. I have a few other things like that Neuro I can see right here. I don't need that. Attack battle, mint. I don't think I need that. A nettle, like the cheer nettle I just picked up, which I don't see. I may have just thrown that out just now. Magic sprig in the treasure chest and another magic apple. On the lower left of this floor, once we teleport out, work our way over through the monsters that we've hopefully paralyzed on our way here. Next to this water on the lower left of the floor, we can teleport into this room, this secret chamber. We cannot teleport from the upper left, no siree. But we find the crown axe for Grugga, or for synthesizing more often than not. And another magic apple, yay! While we're here on Yeago's Island, I'm going to make use of Deekbeck's experience share ability, and also re-equip a couple people. Not all the people. As it turns out later on, I will find out. But yeah, this is a clip of stuff I've seen in the past and done in the past, and I'm seeing it now and recording this audio for you all. And so I'm going to look around and see who do I want to level up. Shantae and Liza are really low, especially for them being healers. They don't get a lot of use out of not having damaging spells, so... They have some damaging spells, but... Monsters, Elk, Liza, Shantae... Oh, Shantae needs so much help, because if she were to learn a damaging spell, especially a big AoE like Diamond Dust level 2, that'd be so useful. But Liza's a really good one, so let's give her some XP from Deekbeck here. Let's give her that much, and she goes up 2, 3, 4 levels. Nice. And even earning 8 HP for that. And let's also go with Shantae. Deekbeck's got a lot of experience to go around. You can give up some more of it to Shantae. Yeah. 3, 4 levels, and almost another level up. And did that say no HP? That's ridiculous. But hey, another magic level. I think that is Diamond Dust level 2 we just learned. Choco, Pondit. Pondit's a really good one. Pondit's one of my favorite monsters in this game. He's a good boy. He's such a good boy. Yes, he is a good boy. He's the best boy in this game. Well, ooh, MP plus 6. Nice. That will help with the cold breath. I hope you had a good time watching this video today, and take care of yourselves until next time, everyone. Bye-bye.